So I started with one house in 1998, moved out. Then I learned about the fabulous recycling concept, compounding, leverage, and recycling, the three wonders of property. And I used that to, it had gone up in value to something like 100, and managed to refinance, because originally I thought, I should just work really hard and pay it down. And I used that deposit for my next two, and then so on and so forth, building a portfolio. And some properties I hadn't even refinanced in years. So it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I went across to commercial probably 9 or 10 years. 2006, I bought my first commercial. And now I really only do commercial. I do residential if it's attached to commercial. But for the last few years, I've been commercially focused, maybe 4 or 5 years. And these are the different strategies. So strategies change over time. Recycling, raising money where I could, borrowing from friends and family, money partners, that's what I used to call JV or private bridging. I'd call them money partners. Cash back on completion, now illegal. And deposit paid are now affects the valuation. So some of these strategies you can't do anymore. Serviced accommodation and contract trading. I did a bit of contract trading as well. Then I, in sort of the middle stages, asset sweating, basically recycling, and then back to back. So I've changed strategies. I haven't put my current strategies, because that's really why you're here, and I'll be getting into what I'm doing now. But the point I'm trying to make is over time, my strategies have changed. But my scaling journey was not a straight arc. It honestly, surviving, early stage investor. Have we got any early stage investors here, just sort of starting out? So I really hate the phrase newbie, so I call them early stage, because I find newbie a bit patronising. Don't you put your hand up? I see you on Facebook. Anyway, it's all good. So building team, reinvesting profits, making less mistakes or different mistakes. Then you get to the point where you're not really fixing your own mistakes, you're fixing other people's mistakes. It's crazy. Getting some recognition, first £1 million deal. We were talking at dinner last night about when I got £1 million out of something. Tax headaches start. And then everyone thinks you're rich as well, so they start trying to invoice you more, and just all sorts. For me, I do a lot of training outside the property world, and I meet some amazing people, so I literally can't have an ego about anything that I've done when I'm meeting people that are just doing some fabulous things. Global thinking, so I bought a couple of properties in Florida, and it's funny because you spend a lot of time making everything really complex, and then you start to understand you've got to simplify it to multiply your business life.